Oh, hey guys. Hey, here we go. Three, two, one, go. Hey, good evening. Straighten some of these stuff out. We're gonna mail this thing out tomorrow. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. JV, Brandon, Tanya, John the Oiler. Hello. Not John the Oiler, John Oiler, you know. So, what do you think of my green screen? Well, I was first, obviously, but you know. Hey, buddy. Good to M&K. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Brian, good evening. Good evening. Good to see everybody. Thought I took care of that and I forgot to. Yeah, I went out the other day. Well, actually, I got this off of Amazon, and it wasn't even supposed to be here until tomorrow, and I got it yesterday. So, pretty happy. JV raid. What? Well, thank you. Hey, Lisa. Hello. Thank you for the raid, JV. I appreciate that, brother. Mike Turner. Is everybody having a good day? Considering, you know. Half crazy. Hello. Thank you for rating, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. I do appreciate that. Wookie, what is that? Wookie in the wild? What's up, Wookie? I was stopping in and out of there, JV. Looked like you guys were having a blast, huh? See what happens when I do this. Hey, Scott. JV sent you, huh? All right. I am doing good, Wookie. How about yourself? Oh, hey, Ashley. She's new. Look at that. Geo, what's up? Yeah, I can tell that, JV. I was in and out of there because I was running around doing things in my house before I was going live. Mills, what's up? How are you? Yeah, what's the sense in complaining, right, Wookie? So I put a bunch of different backgrounds. Let me know what you think. I got that one, just a standard brick wall, which is pretty cool. My new house. I don't play piano though. Gotta get rid of that. Don't need that there. When I do my morning stuff. Little something there going on. That's where I'll be Saturday. This one, the one that I'm using now. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? Get the hell out of here. That's where he should be, though. Oh, I'm knocking things down here. I'm trying to get you to see. Give her a high five. Was that kind of funny there, Tanya? Yeah, unfortunately. I you know what? I don't know, J-Dub. I don't know how it could happen. I really don't. Yeah, Creepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. That criminal. Him and all the Democrats. What's up, Anthony? Didn't see you sneaking in there. I had some ass hat over my shoulder there a minute ago. Hello, Mama Dawn. You know what? If I turn on my big light here, it kind of messes up the whole scene. So I got to keep that off and just have this little light over here, and it kind of like amplifies a little better. I think, anyway. It's not over till it's over. Yes, they're pretty optimistic, even though you have criminal shit going on. I just think it ruins the integrity of the voting system, because I don't know about you guys. I can't trust it no more after this crap. No, we did not yet. No mac and cheese competition yet. No. You'll know when it's out there. Let's. Come on now. Don't you think that's where he belongs? You son of a bitch. I'm serious though. It's going to be tough to trust this whole. You know what they're going to do. If this all goes through where he doesn't get in trouble, he becomes president. It's going to be a very long time before we get another Republican president, because they know they can get away with shit. I was flipping out today. That's exactly right. He does belong behind bars. Devil in disguise. Yep. I should have positioned this one over a little bit so I didn't have to sit like this. Hey, Joy. Oh, no. Kamala. She's going to be president. Without a doubt. He can't do it. He doesn't even know what the hell he is half the time. But how many of you actually looked at, when you went to vote, looked at what you were voting with? Was it a felt Sharpie or something? Because I know mine was, but when I put it through the machine, it took my ballot. I made sure of that. And then my wife worked the polls for a while, so she knows a lot about it. And they were saying that people were doing it with the felt thing, and the machine wasn't taking it. So the poll people were telling them to put it behind the machine. Enter it, and you can't do that, she said. It's no good. I mean, seriously, right now, how can anybody in the world say this is not uh, fraud when they wouldn't even let the in the building and they were putting up cardboard to block them on the windows? That's illegal. Illegal. How so? I don't have a clue how this is going, faster where it's saying it's a fraud and whatever. It's just I can't deal with it. See, now I had the black felt pen, like almost, like a Sharpie. Not really like this, but similar, and it did work. And then they got people that there was a in Michigan, a woman voted that was born in 1850, 70 years, 170 years ago. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sure it happened before, but we didn't see. That's what they were saying. Well, why didn't they do it when Hillary was going against Trump? That's because they didn't know. They thought Trump was going to lose. They thought Hillary was a shoo-in, and they weren't going to let that happen again. Now with Sleepy Joe, definitely wasn't a number two pencil. No. What's up, Bull? But 170 years old. Come on. And there was so many other uh, people that were voting that were dead. He called it from the very beginning. This was going to be a fraud, and I don't care. Listen, I'm not going to cry about it. Win, we win. Lose, we lose. It just want a fair deal. What's up, Chopper J? How you doing, buddy? I mean, I could sit here all night and discuss this, and it doesn't make sense to me. But you guys, if you don't want to watch the mainstream media where they all they do is lie to you, go to Newsmax TV. It's a streaming newscast, but it is so good. Yeah, Dead Lives Matter, exactly. Jeremy, they were throwing them out of the poll watchers. They were throwing them out of the building. And then we won something in Pennsylvania about the poll watchers. So they were telling them to stay 60 feet away. How could you tell what's going on that far away? I say exactly, Anthony. I said do it all over again. No mail-in ballots. If you can't get there, oh well. And the only absentee ballots that should be allowed is military. What's up, Mud Tramp? What's up, Cap? I know you got a lot to say about that. Yeah, I don't know, Tanya, if it's legally allowed, but shit, they pushed the ballot in Pennsylvania that can come back 4 days after election day. Legislatures, you know what I'm saying, are the only ones allowed to do that. They broke the law. It's unconstitutional what they did. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. Yeah, I hope a few deers lose their life for me. Well, I can only get one, but Saturday morning, I'm hoping to bag one. And you know why they hate Trump so bad, so much? Because the forefathers never intended um, career politicians. It was supposed to be for the everyday man, like Trump. All right, he's a rich millionaire. But he's still not a politician, and they can't stand that. And it's the same thing with Reagan, and I think Eisenhower too. They couldn't stand that. What's up, Boxy? Mo homesteading raid? Well, I just, I was telling Tanya it's going to be hard for me not to say something. I don't want to, get into a whole political thing and people get mad or whatever, but I don't really think we could hurt anybody's feelings in here. I think they should abolish the two-party system because obviously it don't work. And this isn't going on just in a couple of states. This is countrywide. Yes, it is, John. It is. I got early in the morning, Tanya. I did get your message when you found that out about the watermarks. Yeah, that's another thing. They had ballot sheets without the watermarks on it. No bueno. I got that, and then I looked at it on TV and found it. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" NNC, welcome, and how are you? I get the same thing. I say pretty much what I feel, Cap. People don't like things that I say. But you know what? This isn't the way America's supposed to be. It's crumbling right now. I have no clue how to say that. That Ofusky. Was that okay? No shot. Oh well, that's good there, Boxy. You helped a friend get one out. Yeah, tomorrow is an early night for me because I got to get up early. Oak Fusky. Okay, is that right? Oak Fusky. Every time I see that, I never want to say it because I don't like to butcher people's names. All right, Brian, I'll be here. Oh, you saw a bear, J Dubs? That's cool. I haven't seen any bears. I'm actually hoping to see deer this year. Last year, I didn't see any. Old Crony 2020. You got to put that @ sign, Ashley, right before their name, and that's how it highlights. Then they'll see their name highlighted. But you have to type out their name pretty much the way it's done. It's hard to do it on the phone. If you do it on your laptop in the YouTube side of it, you just hit the @ and then the first 2 letters of whatever name you're doing, it comes right up. You won't see it highlighted on your end if you do it, though. The person will. You won't see it. Oh, yeah, because I know when I try to do it, I got to go back and forth. The typing it and looking at the name again, so make sure I spell it right. Now, she'll see that, Ashley. You don't see it highlighted, though. And honestly, I know everybody's getting nervous about if Biden wins, about him taking guns away. He can't do that. He won't do that. It's constitutional. You can't do that. And we still have power in Congress, so they would get rid of it. But anyway, I was getting texts because I'm a registered independent, and I was getting texts from the Democratic side to go help them promote Biden. So one day when they texted me, I said to them, all right, so what is his view on guns? And they sent me the link to go look at it. He's going to make it harder. He doesn't want to take guns away, but he wants to put it where we only can buy 1 gun a month. So I don't know. It's going to be a little bit harder. There were other things in there I didn't really get into. UFO, what's up, buddy? Be careful what you wish for there, Trapper J. About that Civil War. Still trying to get caught up? Yeah, it's going to take a while. I know. It's tough. Well, I bought 3 in a month. So, yeah, I'm going to slow down now because, how many more do I actually need? Hello, Ellie. So I can deal with 1 a month, though. That won't be so bad. I totally agree with you, NNC. Because they're going to say that he's incapable of running the country because he don't even know where he is. He said on camera that they've made the most powerful and best ballot fraud or voting fraud. I forget how he worded it. Ever, really? And then another one said that he's been in politics for 180 years. He's a knucklehead. Well, you want to see something, Ellie? Look at this. Look who they let in here. I unlocked my door, and look who shows up. Oh, he scares me every time. Look at that. How funny is that? You know what? I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit. Why not? Hey, you do all private sales there, Trapper J? That is funny though, right? Come on. I had to look for that. I knew I was doing the green screen. I was like, oh, got to put something funny up there with him. I still have a little tweaking to do on it. See how it's a little pixelated on my hat and behind me a little bit over here? Got to do a little bit with it, but not bad. He wants to sniff my hat. What's up, Raven? Brandon, did I say hello to you? I'm sorry if I didn't, but hello. I'm having a little bit of fun over here with this thing. We'll put him away. There we go. Good night, Joe. Oh, that's a funny shirt, right, Jeremy? Yeah, it is. I like it. I'm going to download so many pictures now. What are you giving away, Bull? Guns? Nah, nothing exciting. We're just BSing, Brian. I can barely run my laptop. Oh, it's not gonna end, Raven. You're gonna hear so much about it. Oh, he's giving away garlic? Okay. Good evening, Ramsey. What's up, Jake? How you been? Tanya, you would have liked it. I was out hunting a couple of years ago, turkey hunting, and I sat down at this tree and I see all these long, like grass blades. I mean, pretty long. And they're all over the place. I mean, all over. So I dug down and ripped one up. It was wild onions. It was so cool. I took like so much. I went to the same spot over and over again, just wiped it all out. Okay. Hey, I got one. It's a shield brand. I don't. You know what, Lisa? How you doing? I don't think we're gonna know anything in a while. For a while. Yeah, I never thought about taking a video of it, but you know. Oh, I got a bunch of shotguns. That's for sure. Hey, about time you got there, Josh. Then you can actually buy a handgun. Oh, I got so much. I got buckshot. I got turkey shot, bird shot, practice shot. I got everything. Did you? Oh, Brian, I got to see that. Illegal. What's up, man? You know, I watched a video that you can make a 12 gauge shotgun into a muzzle loader. You just pack it the same way. I forgot who I watched it on, what channel, but yeah. I missed something. A freeze dryer? No. Oh, the chat's moving so fast. I apologize if I miss anybody's comment. Gail walked in. Hello, Gail. Yeah, I watched the video, Jake. That was pretty cool. Hey, Passion. Hello. I'll keep my eye on this one because this one seems to be moving faster. What's a freeze dryer? What, you freeze the thing and it dries it? What? I don't understand. Oscar Outdoors. Hello. How are you? Damn, we got 34 people in the house. Woohoo! Oh, look, you can't even. Look, it goes through my tattoo. I got a hole in my arm. Yeah, well, I know. I understand. I didn't even know they had something like that, Tanya. Yeah, maybe. Oh, really? 20 to 30. Wow. Is this a big appliance or? Wow. Thank you, Crony. I appreciate it. I try. There's some videos that are a little goofy, you know. Oh, a big investment? Really? I'm gonna have to look into that just to see what it is because I never even heard of that. That's the whole thing, Crony. I'm real, you know. The only editing I ever do is like the intro and outro. I leave everything. There's a video when I went hunting, that turkey hunting, when my son was going to get his turkey, and I fell. I couldn't get up. I left that all in there. It's just fun, you know. Wow, that's awesome, Brian. I definitely want to. I need. You need one for your kids to buy you one. Yeah, Brian. I got definitely hook up with you or something. I want to hear. I want to watch that. Yes, Jake. I'm going out Saturday morning. I watched your videos, J-Dub, yes. You put a lot of work in yours, though. You really, you do. You, Papa Rome's does. A lot of people do. I just put the intro and outro. I tried that in the beginning. Editing it. Cutting scenes out, and I just couldn't do it. What, me falling passion? No, I'm not even going to look for the link for that. Nope. It took me a little bit to get up too. You're going to be up in the tree there, Jake? Yeah, I think I might try to go live Saturday morning, but it's going to be early. So I don't do afternoon huntings. I do morning sits. So it might be a little bit, early for some people. Well, that'll bring a lot of people in, Crony. That's the whole thing. You got to get in the right community for a car build like that, and you'll hit up a lot of views. True North Angler, what's up? How the hell are you? Actually, yeah, I can. Hold on before I even start saying anything. Lonnie, what is up? I got a picture. I took a screenshot of my schedule. So I can go crossbow hunting from November 7th to the 20th. And then the 21st, November 21st to December 13th is gun season. I'm actually looking a lot. I'm more forward to gun hunting. You're gonna have patience with bow hunting, even with a crossbow. It's. I like to have a better shot if it's a longer shot to get my deer. I'm pretty much. Hey, Lisa Bess, hello. I'm pretty much doing this because my daughter really wants to go out with me, and I wanted to take her out in the beginning like this because it's going to be the high is going to be 70 degrees, and the low is only 43. So I'm hoping that they'll be moving because they get in the morning because it'll be a little bit chillier. All right. Anybody want to come up and talk hunting? Talk, the guy that was sniffing my hat? I don't care. Oh, it's not. It's not cheating. It's been doing that longer than freaking. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I'll scratch that. But it ain't cheating. No way. I'll put you in a timeout for talking blasphemy like that. That's all right, J Dub. I understand. Nobody feels like coming up. That's fine too. I know Tanya probably don't have her makeup on or her lipstick. All right, Boxy, we'll be here. Oh, Josh, I wouldn't do that. I'm just goofing with him. Because I enjoy gun hunting more than crossbow hunting. Unpaved. Hello, how are you? Oop, we got somebody down here.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good, man. Broken thumb and all.
Oh, I couldn't believe you did that.
I know, it sucked. It was terrible.
I haven't killed a deer with a gun in 10 years. Ah, come on. Cody Moore, what's up?
What's up, Cody?
I'm glad you're doing good, Unpaved. Yeah, that's all right, JB. Yeah, you can come up if you want, though. That's all right. I appreciate that, too. Thank you, brother.
J-Dubs. Old future Esquire.
What's up, future Esquire?
Figured I'd come up until the kids went crazy, and then I'd have to jump off because they'll be in here jumping all over me here in a little bit.
Yeah.
It gets rowdy around my house, that's for sure.
Yeah, I remember those days when my kids, oh my God. Especially my son and my daughter because they're so close to age. And,
Right.
geez, they would never leave me alone, jumping all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you kind of miss it too because, my daughter, she's 20. My son's 18 now. So now you kind of miss that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter, sidekick, she's always in there, wants to be on the live stream, laying on me and everything. But she's not rowdy like the other ones, so it's all right. But the other two, they just bounce off the wall.
You wonder what they got in them. I wish I had half of that energy.
Me too, man. I get winded walking to my traps. Or walking to my deer stand, and it's only like 300 yards away from where I park.
You gone out lately?
I ain't been since I broke my thumb. I went the day before I broke my thumb, and that's it. It's terrible. No, I went the last day of muzzleloader, so it was Sunday. I went, and I went with my broken thumb. But I took my cast off. I said, screw it. I couldn't do nothing with it. And
yeah.
I took it off.
Tiny's like, woohoo, illegal. I just bought this other stuff. I don't know. I have this Tinks doe urine, which I use tampons because I put it in there and then I put it up on a tree. But I got this other spray now.
Oh yeah, see, I use that right there, but I use the gel. Is that the gel? My wife won't let me spray it around her stand. She swears up and down it scares the deer. Don't spray none of that stuff around my stand. It scares the deer.
Who walks 300 yards?
I do. I don't want to scare the deer, J-Dubs. Come on now.
Yes, I would, Josh. Josh, you want to see? Listen, I'm cheap. If things work when they're cheap, I'm happy. These are the broadheads I use for my. If I can pull them out without stabbing myself. These are like I don't know. There was 6 of these, and I got them for like $20.
Yeah, you can't beat those. Those are all right.
Yeah, I just buy what I think will use. Will work for me. But Josh sent me a picture of nice ones. I'm like, yeah, I guess if you're into that, I'm not going to spend all kinds of money.
Yeah, me neither. I go all Walmart, man.
Mm-hmm. See, my thing is with hunting, I want to go as cheap as I possibly can with the things that work. Otherwise, it's like the pound per the meat that you get if you get a deer, the pound, like the money doesn't go against what meat you're getting, if that makes sense to me.
Right.
That's what in my head. That's how I think of it. Like you buy steak for like $3 a pound or whatever. Now all of a sudden you spend all this money for deer, it's like $20 a pound. It just doesn't equate.
Yeah, I understand. Hunting is expensive, man. It really is. But that's why I go as cheap as I can possibly go.
Yeah.
I haven't even fired a shot though this year.
Yeah, I didn't even see a deer last year.
Yeah. I drew back on one, but I couldn't see him. It was too dark. I couldn't see my sights. No, that was a terrible evening.
Hey, Wanda. Hey, Boxy, if you're still in here, thank you. I appreciate you sharing it out there. That's how Gail feels about it too. Yeah, because that's why I could never go on these big, excursions that they go. They spend so much money. My friend, I think he spent like $1,800 to go do a bear hunt. I'm like $1,800. What is that? Like $200 a pound of freaking meat? Get out of here.
Yeah. Then people, I looked into taking my wife going to like a big high fence country place and try to kill a monster. Man, it was like $9,000 to kill like 180-inch deer. I was like, screw that.
That's crazy.
We'll just hopefully get one in the backyard that's a 160 or 150. We'll just try to do that.
Hunt ready. Hello. Yeah, I like making jerky. I haven't made venison jerky yet, Brian. I usually make beef jerky, but
see, that's all I cut my deer up in. I cut it up in steaks, and then I cut the rest of it up into jerky. That's it. Steaks and jerky. My wife, she won't eat it any other way. I like it that way, so why not just go with it? At least it gets eat.
Here comes Junkie.
You asked for it. I'm here.
What's up, JV?
What's up, illegal? I'll be good though. I won't treat this like my live stream earlier.
Drunker than skunk, are you?
I was laughing so hard.
I'm set up for a while. Oh man. So what were we talking about? I'm sorry.
Just how much money you spend in hunting can like affect like pounds wise versus the meat that you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm very stuttery today.
Well, I'll tell you this.
We don't like to spend a lot of money when we hunt. That's the main thing.
I'm a little bit of a cheater because I have a lot of sponsors, so I don't spend a lot of money. All my stuff's free. But there's a few things I definitely would not during deer season. I would not go without. You got to have some kind of doe urine during rut season. You got to have some kind of call to try to show some kind of dominance But the call I use is actually a cheap one. It's only $15 I bought, and it works just fine. If anybody saw my last live stream out in the tree stand, I hit that call.
Yeah.
That buck was standing right underneath me, and he would not leave. I actually had to stay out there till after dark because I couldn't get that buck out and he was too small to kill. Somebody's got to train. But yeah, need a scent. Need a call of some sort, even if it's just rattles. Rattles work just fine during the rut. Plus, I always want some kind of cover scent, but that's just because I smoke cigarettes. I have to have cover scent, or else I get busted every time.
No, that's like me with chewing. You know, you dump your deer pee and you chew, when you put it in, you know, they can't smell it.
That works, buddy. That works.
I'm just kidding. I don't really do that.
Like I always tell everybody as I'm walking out to my stand, I walk right by my buddy's stand. Everybody's like, "Did you pee up by your stand?" I'm like, "No, I always walk around my buddy's stand and pee before I come up to my stand."
What's up, Backwoods?
Hey, Backwoods. What's up, buddy? Who's playing in the background? Just a second. That's me. That's me with the background noise. I'm sorry. I fixed it.
I was like, whoa. I thought it was me for a minute. I'm like, I didn't change nothing.
No, I got 3 live streams going. I got you going. I got hands-on fishing going. And I got DMV going.
Okay.
JJ, I'm leaving. I told Mom.
Where you going?
I'm going to Target.
Is that Ashley?
Yeah.
Hi.
They say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hang on.
There we go. Okay.
So, John, what's the
Yes.
most important things you think you need when you're out deer hunting?
I need my coffee. That's for sure. I gotta stay warm. I get cold, and with me, if I'm out hunting and I start shivering, I'm leaving because I can't stop shivering. But yeah, I got actually this year is my first year that I got a rattle bag.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Oh, thank you much. Thank you much, Vamp. I appreciate that. You didn't have to,
Aw.
but thank you.
Becca, you trying to show me up?
I am JV. I am so cheap. I make my own cover scent.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got a full bottle here this will probably be used for the whole season. I got a ton of jars that are up here that I made because I made so much this year, and I do it with everything around my house.
Well, actually, wasn't it Backwoods who just did a video showing how to make homemade cover scent? I think that was Backwoods who did one.
Yeah, his is really cool. I want to use that too. I want to try to make that because I think that'll be good. You can't, like he said, no matter what you get, you can't take away your scent 100%.
No,
it can't happen.
I have a sponsor, and they're out of Kentucky, and that's one of the reasons I use them. Is they're American made. He makes it himself, and the biggest reason I use cover scent is because I do this. And I always put my cigarette out with the cover scent.
Yeah, I used to smoke out there. I know I don't go up in a tree. I stay in a ground line because for some reason I always seem to take a little nap. And I know you get a vest on, everything you'd be all right, but I'd fall out of that damn tree. I know it.
Don't worry, we all take naps. That's part of it.
I think it's a great place. Great time to take a nap.
It's so peaceful. You're just sitting out there watching nature doing what it's doing, listening to the sounds. I mean, it's like people buy CDs and tapes to listen to that to help them go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm originally a city boy. I was born and bred down in New York City. Then we moved upstate for my work or whatever. But my buddy was trying to get me to hunt for years, and I kept saying, I'm not into that crap. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Well, he finally got me into it, and the very first time I was out in the woods, we used a ground blind, went turkey hunt, and we must have been right under some kind of screech owl or something, and that thing let out the big roar. I was like, what the fuck was that? I'm used to hearing, gunshots and cars running, ambulance, and I hear this thing over my head. It scared the crap out of me.
Yeah. No, it's I grew up on a ranch. So I'm used to, I left my window open all the time. If I can't hear crickets and cows mooing, that's just
that's totally different the way I grew up. Now I'm so upset that I wasn't, into it before, because I love it. I got when I saw my son get that first turkey, it like hooked me. I didn't want to be out of the woods. I always wanted to be there.
Oh, it's my drug. I tell everybody I love fishing and I love doing my bushcrafting stuff too. That's all fun stuff. I love doing it. But my passion is hunting. Nothing makes me get the adrenaline flowing more than when that big buck or that giant hog or that nice turkey walks out and they're in range and I got to try to get myself to stop shaking. That's everything.
That is, but when you shake on a doe, even that's when you love hunting, because I freaking, when a dadgum doe walks around.
That's everybody that watched that last live stream. I was trying to, that little 2-point buck, as I said, it was sitting underneath me, and I was trying to hold my phone, and everybody's like, dude, we can't see it. I'm like, I can't stop shaking.
My boss has always told me, if you ever stop shaking when you see a deer, you might as well quit hunting, because you don't love it anymore. And man, it don't matter what kind of deer it is. When it walks up, I start shaking. That's for dang sure.
Oh,
I thought it was just a lie, because when I got that buck fever and I was shaking, I thought I was having a heart attack. What the hell's going on? I could not even keep the freaking scope on the damn thing. I was like, what the
you should try bow hunting. It's even worse, because
oh my god,
when they're like 10 yards out and you're trying, oh man, they come out, and especially if they're a big one, and you see that rack coming out of the trees, and oh man, and you got to try to hold that bow steady. That's impossible sometimes.
I do that whether I'm shooting a bow, whether I'm shooting a gun, whatever. So I just always hope it happens really quick, and I don't have to watch that deer for a long time. Like, I just want it to walk out and me shoot it like fast, because if I don't, man, I'm gonna miss because I'm shaking so dang bad.
That's why I love hog hunting, because it is quick. That feeder goes off, and they just all of a sudden there. Monica, what are you doing?
Hey, Monica.
Girl? Monica.
What's up, Monica?
Oh man. Oh, now you guys all got me pumped, because I'm going hunting tomorrow. So I'm ready to go now. I'm all pumped.
You got to get up. You getting up early?
Yeah, it's still early though here. It's only 8:30.
Oh, well, that's what it is here too.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
9:30. I'm in the future.
I'm in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, I've done some hog hunt and some. That's the place I went and went noodling for catfish. My first time was Oklahoma.
I took me and Oak Fusky Outdoors. We took Trapper J noodling. That was a blast.
It was fun. I had to wear gloves though. I told the guy, I was like, I'm not going in there without gloves because some big old snapping turtle hits me. I want some protection.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen, but you know,
It does happen. I've seen the pictures.
oh man.
What time do you guys usually get? Well, I mean, you're hunting on private land, your own land or whatever. You can pretty much go out whenever you want. But what time do you usually get up and go out?
I try to get there about an hour before sunrise.
30 minutes for me.
Only reason I like to get there because I have it's private land, so I have trail cameras everywhere. I have my deer down to a T on what time the big ones. Of course, that always changes because all our fields literally just got plowed, or not plowed, got harvested, got combined just not too long ago, and so that changed everything. Because reason I was hunting in the afternoon is I had a big old 5x6 coming in every night about 6 o'clock. Well, then the neighbor cut his hayfield right behind me. And now he's changed. So now he's coming out in the morning instead of the afternoon. So now I have to switch my times.
Yeah.
Mo.
See, I'm on public land, so I try to get out. When I go by myself during gun season,
Hang on.
I get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm sitting against a tree at 5 o'clock. Because there's old people walking all over the place. So if I see them in the light, I usually take my headlamp and I'm flashing towards them.
Yeah. Public land is real. That's the reason I live in the state where our bird is pheasants. I don't pheasant hunt anymore. It scares the hell out of me. Mm-hmm. I've heard too many horror stories about people's dogs getting shot. And I just don't go out there anymore.
Yeah, it's a little rough. All right. Yeah, Brian, I'll talk to you. Thanks for coming in, bud.
Later, Brian.
Go to my about page. My email's over there. I definitely want to watch him make his AR because me and my buddy were thinking about doing that.
Oh, what's that river, Mo? Oh, there's a river in Oklahoma. I know there's big snappers in there because I was down there catfishing one time and I seen them. Oh God, it's like what's that turn? That's like Indian Reserve Turnpike in Oklahoma. There's a river that runs through there. I want to say it's Indian Reserve. Where's the illegal at when I need them?
But kid's got to be hopping around.
But yeah, there's a river that runs through there, and it's a clay river. I know, like the banks are all clay. But yeah, I've been catfishing there, and I've seen some big old snapping turtles in that river.
Oh man, we got an Amber Alert.
Uh-oh.
So when you say you're noodling for catfish, is that when you put that glove on and you let them grab onto your hand?
Yeah, what you do is you walk. We do it here in South Dakota, but it's actually illegal. But our catfish don't get as big as the catfish down south because our water's cold, except for underneath the dam. Underneath the dam, they get that big, but that's the only place you'll find them that big. All right, there's the illegal. All right, what's that turnpike there in Oklahoma that takes you down by Paris, Texas? Is it like the Indian Reserve Turnpike or something like that?
I don't know. Creek Turnpike?
I don't remember. I just know it's Indian something.
Mo might know.
I take that all the time.
Mo, do you know which one it is?
Oh,
but I know there's a river.
Thank you.
Jeez, Becca, you've been generous tonight.
That river.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
She's just trying to make me look bad. That's all she's doing.
Mo, not all of Oklahoma is clay, Mo. Where I'm at, it's not anyway. It's all rock.
As I said, it's this is towards Texas.
Hugo and down in that area. Maybe.
Yeah, it's south. That turnpike is forever too. Oh God,
I've drove it, but I don't know what it's called.
I want to say it's Indian or some Indian Reserve or Indian Reservoir. I just know there's a river that runs through there, and I've been there catfishing because they were saying that Oklahoma doesn't get that big of snapping turtles, but I've been there catfishing on that river, and I've seen some big snapping turtles in that damn river.
What's up, After 5? Good to see you, buddy.
No, not the Canadian River. No, maybe it is the Illinois. Gosh, I just know like the banks are clay where we were at. Like the whole bank was clay, like red clay.
There's no telling, man. I don't know.
It was so long ago. I need to go again. I had a great time because it was an outfitter brought me down back when I was selling scopes. They brought me down and I got to do it for free. We went noodling during the day and hog hunting at night, and it was all down in that area.
I definitely want to try hog hunting one time. That looks fun.
Oh, J&J, come with me. I think I'm about buying my own property down in Texas to go. I actually almost did already once before Corona hit, but if you want to go, J&J, hit me up. I'll take you. I got all kinds of places down in Texas to go.
Yeah, I definitely want to try that. We don't have any hogs up here to hunt, so hell,
Like
I
illegal
can bear hunt
freeze?
up there. We don't see that.
I think illegal froze up on us.
No, I'm looking at trying to figure out what turnpike that was.
I'm gonna
Always
look right
looking
now.
something up.
I got it saved on my phone. I'm gonna look right now because I have that route. Because I travel all the time. So I like to hunt down by like Commerce and Sulphur Spring, Texas. It's my favorite places, and I take that turnpike every time I go there. So I got it saved on my maps. Let's see.
Yeah, they're having a hard time figuring it out there, Brian.
Commerce, Texas. I know we go through like what's that, like Okamunga or whatever that thing that town is called. That town in like right before you get to the Texas border, it's like Okamunga or something like that. They got a really good barbecue place there. I know that much.
Oh, come on.
It's some weird. I can't pronounce it. It's like when you go West River in South Dakota. I can't pronounce half those names. Let's see. There's the toll road right there. Well, what's it called? It's showing me the toll road, but it won't tell me what it's called. Well, jeez.
Oh, he gone. He'll be back.
I got him going.
Dark 30 Outdoors. Hello.
I'm trying, Mo. I'm trying. What is that town? Like Okamongi or Okamoji?
I have no clue, man. You're talking to a guy from New York.
I'm hopeless. I know I take 75 all the way down, and then it turns into. Because I never take the interstate when I go there. I always take 75. I hate taking interstates. I think it turns into 281. See, there's Wichita. I go through Wichita, but I never go through Oklahoma City. I go through Tulsa.
Are you talking about Oak Mulgee?
There it is. That's the town.
I heard you say like Okamogi, and I was like, oh my goodness, Okmulgee.
They have a great barbecue place there, by the way.
Man, I tell you, we got some weird names: Okfusky, Okema, Tahlequah.
Same thing here, buddy. Go West River, South Dakota. I live here and I can't pronounce half the damn names over there.
Yeah. You got any of that crazy stuff there in New York, J&J?
Oh no, everything's pretty much clean cut words. No okie moki and fanoki.
Awesome.
The weirdest thing we got here is the Susquehanna River.
Oh my goodness, that's funny, man. Day.
How far am I from the PA border? Boxy, I am about 20 minutes north of the border. Yep.
We got a couple towns that said West River. Like, I had a buddy come up from Alabama one time. He went out to the Black Hills because he'd never been there before. And he was like, as he was driving back towards my spot, he's like, what the hell is this name of the town? Like Pacamanga? I was like, dude, you're driving to the Indian reservation right now. I don't know what any of that stuff is.
Oh, man.
That's yeah, I do. Dock 30. There's Massapequa, but that's down in the city, out in Long Island, actually.
Oh.
You're such a giggler.
Me? Yeah, I am.
She loves it. Hey,
I've been drinking tonight, Mo. Leave me alone. This is like the first beers I've had in 2 weeks, so it's hitting me quite quickly. And my live stream got crazy.
Since your last live stream when you were pretty much hammered then too?
Oh, that night. I said I erased that from YouTube. Nobody will ever see me in that dress ever again.
Yeah, Tanya, I believe he's more towards the Ohio side of Pennsylvania, which is further away from me. Not that bad, but a few hours anyway.
I love fishing with Christina's here. Hi, hon. I just want to shout out to Fishing with Christina, because if anybody ain't got her channel and saw the work she did on that kayak she bought like a $1,500 kayak for like a couple $100 because it had a hole in it, and she patched that hole, and it looks gorgeous now. She did an amazing job. That was awesome work, girl.
See you, Fossil Creek.
I actually I never knew Fossil Creek till about a month ago, but I found out like one of my best friends, he's friends with. Strange Small World.
Really?
Yeah. My buddy Joey Wright down there in Alabama, he's a hog guy. He's a guy, if you look at my videos, I went down and went chasing hogs with dogs and knives. He's the guy I went with. And yeah, him and Brian are real good friends. They go to stuff together all the time. But yeah.
Hang on.
What's up, Trey? I just found out on Facebook you're friends with Robbie Nickman.
Oh, yeah. Me and Robbie have been friends. He's actually one of my sponsors.
Oh, the mix? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of my sponsors.
I got a bag sitting right over here. I mean, we used to hang out all the time. Not actually, hang out, but on Facebook. Yeah, I know Robbie a while now. I just noticed. I'm like, oh, my God, look at that. JV knows him?
Yeah, I actually did a commercial for him. I have a commercial on my Facebook page, JV Hunting. If you go scroll down through my videos, you'll see a commercial I did for him.
He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Real good. He does a lot for like wounded veterans and stuff like that.
Oh, so much. Yeah, a lot. He loves to help people. Actually, where is it? Hold on. I gotta start cleaning stuff up. This is ridiculous. You go to look for something, you can never find it.
Well, don't look behind me. Let's see.
I
Hey,
can't find
Ronnie.
out, but yeah, I have one of his hats.
Oh yeah. Well, I can go get
Hey,
a whole
Trey.
wardrobe on.
Yeah,
Trey will come up.
somewhere in this freaking mess.
Yeah, let's get Trey
Really?
up here.
Oh,
I bet
Yeah.
Trey will come up.
Yeah, I got
he sent me. Good.
I got his stocking cap, his hoodie, his t-shirts. I said he's a sponsor of mine though. He sponsors my channel, so
Who's that?
Robbie Knickman from the mix. He gives me all my deer feed and stuff like that.
That stuff works.
Mm-hmm. Actually, go back to my if you like to hunt hogs, go back to my Hill, Texas revenge video. I put that mix out there to hog hunt, and I shot 3 hogs that night, and not in one bullet. Like I'd shoot one, and they just kept coming back to that mix. 3 hogs later, they would not run away from it. They love that stuff.
Yeah, I don't personally know that it works well because we are not allowed to use it here. But everybody that I talk to that gets it loves it. I got a bag. He sent me bags of it. I can't use it.
Oh, that sucks, dude. You know, J&J, you should actually just apply for an archery tag here next year because I got private land. You can just come hunt my land. It is a lottery for out-of-staters here, but if you can get one, you can come just crash at my house. I'll take you out there hunting. I don't know if you can use a crossbow, or I'm not one of those people who get mad at people for using crossbows. I'm not one of those fickle hunters. Okay. Yeah.
I know there are people a lot of people are, yeah.
Yeah.
They say it's cheating. Kind of like Josh said before.
My wife uses one. I was gonna have to use one if I was gonna go hunting, but since I took my cast off, I can use my compound again.
I just have a bad back. I can't draw it back on a bow. It kills me.
Right. Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah. Well, I've down mine. I started out using 80 pounds, and I'm down to 65 because my shoulder's starting to.
Yeah.
Mine
too.
Yeah. The more years go by, it's getting harder and harder to pull that back.
Yeah. I'm down to 60. So.
Mo, I already told you I was going to come down there and take you fishing, teach you how to catch some bass.
All right, Rattle Trap.
Battle Trap. That's a good guy. I gave away a lot of stuff on his live the other night.
Mo, I got it wet, okay? You ain't supposed to get it wet. And so I couldn't get ice at the restaurant that I was at. I was trying to refill my own drink, and the ice machine wasn't working. So I put it in my right hand, and when I pushed the ice with my left hand, I hit the Hawaiian punch with my cast, and my whole cast turned pink, got all wet. So I just took it off. I mean, don't get me wrong, it hurts, but it's all right. What's up, Josh?
Hey, Bass.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
JV, I was hearing on the TV about the mix.
Oh, yeah. That's my boy.
As soon as he hears the mix, he gets a big smile on his face.
Where's my shirt?
I've been using that. People ask me how I get such big deer on my property. I said, because they get the mix from February to August every year. And that makes those antlers grow in huge.
Now, what is this mix?
Right
It's a mineral feed, but it's not just a mineral feed.
Uh-huh.
God, I wish I could pull it. If this is my live stream, I'd pull up my commercial and show you. But actually, I have a couple commercials.
You could share. You want to share it? Go ahead.
I'd have to.
You can do that share screen on if you want.
Let me go find one of my
I don't mind.
commercials for him. Let me see if I can find it. I'm a little tipsy, so running Facebook right now is a little hard.
The only thing I got is I can only show a bag of mine. So, but if you do the thing, you can. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I'm telling you, there is not one person since I know him that complained about that it didn't work. It works.
Oh, it works.
I mean,
all right.
it's
How much is it?
It's not expensive either. He's got bags that are $5 a piece.
Oh shoot!
His 10 pounds are
Yeah.
like 12 or 13.
and I think he does. What is it? 20-pound buckets too, something like that.
Everybody, this is the Evangelist from JV Outdoors, and today's
Just a second. I'm working on it. I found one. I found one of the commercials I did for him. I'm just trying to let me pull this over here. I got to pull this whole thing over to my other screen.
I remember me and my buddy put out that mix. When was that? This summer? When was that? When did I go out there? I don't know. August?
Yeah.
Late
Mo.
August? I went to my buddies, put the mix out for the first time. And John seen that buck that came in. That thing was the double
Yeah.
brow time buck. That buck's huge. My buddy shot it, but I guess he missed it or didn't hit vitals, and it came back. That thing is huge.
Here, I'll show that commercial. Let me know if it's working. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So I shouldn't be doing this when I've been
Yeah, I
drinking,
don't-
but
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it'll come up.
oh damn it. Did I just screw that up?
All right, everybody, this is the Evangelist from JV Outdoors, and today's sponsor is the
Can you
Mix.
guys hear it?
Now, the Mix is the only deer feed I use to help my deer get through the harsh winters here in South Dakota. It's good for antler growth and good for all-around deer health. Now, it comes in 4 different flavors: original, cherry, vanilla, and then just the minerals. Now, the way I use it is 1 5-pound bag to 1 5-gallon bucket of regular feed corn. Just mix them together, put them in your feeder. It's all you got to do. Now, with just the mineral, you can do 4 5-gallon buckets of feed corn. Portion it out, mix it up, put in your feeder. Best for gravity feeders. But that's the sponsor for today. Don't forget to check them out. Link will be in the description below. Never forget, Genesis 9.3.
Heck yeah!
I just put
Stop
a
this.
5-gallon bag of Mega Mix with a 50-pound bag of deer corn.
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
do
cool.
5
Nice
gallon
commercial there.
Yeah, for sure.
Old
Have you
Humble's
tried
here.
his deer pops?
Oh yeah, I got those strings hanging all over the trees in my woods.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what those deer pops are. I think they're molasses.
Yeah.
The pellets and the corn in it. I think they're like $5.
Mo.
$10. $5 or $10, I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember how much he was charging for them, but they weren't expensive either.
Old Humble. That guy, hey, Old Humble, if you guys like whiskey, that dude is a distillery down in Texas. And he's got 2 bottles he's sending me right now. They'll be here next weekend. So there might be a whiskey test on one of my live streams. So the dress might come back out. But if you guys want a bottle of whiskey, go check out Old Humble Distillery. That dude, he makes some good stuff.
Oh, whiskey! I want to try that creek water whiskey.
All right, well, J&J, I think I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta pee.
All right.
I'll see y'all later. And this is
See
a
you,
good stream,
JB.
bud. This is a good one.
All right, man. You have a good one. Thank you, too. Christina, you leaving?
man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, John, I'm gonna get those NAP rednecks.
Hold on a second.
$20 for 3 of them, and I guess they're redesigned off of the NAP. What is it? The Thunderhead broadhead, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna shoot the Magnus. I was gonna originally shoot those Annihilator broadheads that came out this year, but with shipping and those 3 broadheads would have came up to 61 something, and that's a little bit much for 3 broadheads.
Yeah. How much? I mean, they're $20. You said no.
No, the Annihilators were 55 for a 3-pack. Those were the ones
Oh,
I was
50,
originally
okay.
going to get a time. But I looked to see how much shipping was the other day, and it's like 61 and some change. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kidding. I'll just get the rednecks.
You know, a while
Yeah,
ago
you
we
know.
was talking about. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I wasn't going to say much, really. Go ahead.
I said, you know, a while ago we was talking about how, you know, we like to hunt non-expensive. You know, we don't like to spend a lot of money on that. But like trapping is killing me. That is a lot of money right there that I'm spending right now trying to get it all gathered up. And you don't make no money back from that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how's the you know, how much money you get back on it? I mean, it's got to be rough
fur.
now.
Really, fur ain't even worth nothing. Really, I mean, you don't do it for the fur. You don't do it for the money. You just do it because you love it. You know, and
Yeah.
predator control basically. But man, that I just dropped 300 on a dozen traps, a whole bunch of tools. I just dropped a bunch of money on a bunch of stuff for trapping, and then I still don't have enough traps, so I'm fixing to drop more money on traps. So it's ridiculous.
I do love watching. Hey, Gaffer, what's up, buddy? I do like watching trapping videos, though. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know when to start trapping here, to be honest with you. I don't know.
You know, I trapped 15 days last year, and that was so fun. And I didn't even catch anything except a daggone possum and a skunk. I mean, I caught a bunch of possums actually, and a skunk. I didn't catch no coyotes or anything like that. And man, I had a blast, and that's why I'm getting into it real big this year, is because it was just so fun. It was something about it. It was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it is expensive.
I love watching the when it gets set up. You know, you set the traps up. I love watching that.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Josh?
I had
I said it's not possum, it's poosum.
Oh, Nate 408. Oh man, we was arguing that night. When that came up, we was arguing about crappie and crappie. In my live stream, we was arguing which way it was, and he said, "Man, if you ain't gonna say it right, we might as well change the word possum to poosum." And it just started saying it.
Here in Ohio, we
man.
call them crappie. Not crappie.
Yeah, I hear people say. I hear a lot of people say crappie. I don't know. I never ate one.
We call them crappie, but everybody else calls them crappie. But yeah, I love it. Trapping is just fun, man. Something about it.
It does look like a lot of fun. It really does.
I'm pretty sure you could probably trap in New York. I just don't know where you would trap at.
Yeah, no, my one of my old friends that used to live here. Hey, Lizard King, he traps now, but it's legal here. It's just I don't know where to trap. So
Yeah,
I think my next door neighbor traps still.
like
But I don't really talk to them.
public land, you have to put a sign up that says traps, and basically you got to put a sign that says, "Here's my trap, come steal it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just for you, illegal. It is
What's
crappy.
up? Shut up, Trey.
I heard that. And I'm like, I got to do it.
I knew you would.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go back inside and eat supper. So,
There,
and then I'll have a video later because somebody sent me a box of traps. So,
there you go.
Oh, there you go.
See you, buddy.
talk to you later.
Later.
All right, later.
Just come up to give me a hard time. I see how it is.
Uh-huh.
It's crappie. See,
Hello.
Mo knows.
Cod fishing. What's up? Long time.
Well, I think I'm gonna go get these kids. It's 9 o'clock. Make them go to bed. I appreciate you letting me come up, buddy.
Hey, anytime. I'm happy you
Alrighty.
came up.
Yeah,
You have a
I
good
haven't been doing very much live streaming or anything. I've just been busy, man. So
Yeah.
it was good to get on one.
Yeah, I'm glad you came up, though.
Yep. Thank you. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.
You too. All right.
We'll catch y'all later.
See you, Josh.
Hey, I see that flag right now. You can't see my. Oh, I can change that. Hold on. Look, I can change that. Yeah, I can change that right now. That's actually my headrest, my head thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. So what have you been up to? How's work?
Good. For the most part.
I'm just playing around with different things on here. That's actually my somewhere just about where I'll be hunting on Saturday.
Oh yeah, my F started to come off on this bottle.
Is it?
It looks like teas.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're washing them. You didn't put it like through a dishwasher or anything, right?
We don't have a dishwasher here.
My J was coming off my truck a little bit now. It's been there for a while now, but Boxy, I start on Saturday, and I'll probably hunt right through to December 13th.
I've not been out this year yet, surprisingly. But supposedly my buddy Hunter, he's like, keep postponing. He's like, oh, we're gonna go on this, or you're gonna come out this time, and then another date, and then I'm like, what? When am I coming out? And he's like, I'm like, what date for sure are we going down to the cabin? He's like, youth gun. I'm like, okay, what date is that? November 21st and 22nd weekend. So
Yeah, cod fishing. Yeah, Boxy's right. It's Thursday, 10 p.m. He's in Australia. That's why he's ahead of us. He's just, what did you say, 2 p.m.?
But, yeah, my buddy's got 3 deer down so far.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he shot 2 doe. Wait, oh. Yeah, he shot 2 doe, and then he shot that buck that he missed or didn't kill or whatever. And then I thought he was gonna wait for a big one, or he's gonna wait until we go down the cabin for rut or something. But I guess he killed Spike.
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
But
I was just writing down everybody who was up on panel tonight, so because Tanya got me into putting their links in the description when I'm done, when it uploads.
Yeah, I guess throughout the whole state of Ohio, we can kill up to 6 deer throughout the whole entire state. So he has like 3 more deer to kill, I guess. Because each county has whatever limit. You can only kill 1 buck in Ohio, and the rest are does, which that's plenty enough deer meat. And plus, he's having his brother process it, so.
I do too, Tanya. Yeah, I can't wait because if I get one this year, I'm going to process it. I'm not going to bring it nowhere. I mean, I could bring it to my buddy, and he would only charge me. He usually charges like $85. He would charge me like $40, but I just want to do it myself.
Yeah, the cheapest processor I've seen around here is in a place, or I don't know, I haven't been down there. It's called Mogador, Ohio, and what's the place? I forget what the place is called. Duma. I guess it's a meat facility. Oh yeah, I guess a butcher place or whatever. But they have a deer processing thing, and to cut skin cut, debone, freeze it, and package and whatever. I guess it's like $69 or whatever, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I've heard other places. When you go to a deer processor, you get your meat from your deer. There's been places up here that you just get deer meat. It's not guaranteed it's going to be your deer. So I won't even come close to doing anything like that.
Yeah, that place I was just talking about doing, I guess they have your deer back guarantee, which is a good thing. All the rest of the processors around Ohio, the one that my dad used to go to was called Trumbull Locker, and that's like ranked number 3 deer processor in Ohio, so they get tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of deer. So you're not getting your deer back. My buddy went to a processor by him, what was it, a year or 2 ago, and he killed a deer. And he asked for snack sticks back, and he didn't have any like cheese or anything added. He got cheese back in his, so it wasn't technically his deer, but I guess it was a plus on him because he got cheese.
Yeah, Tanya.
I think that's like $1 more per pound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard about getting that. My friend got a couple of those deer snack stuff.
They're good.
Yeah, Boxy, I agree. Once you get a process time, I mean, was it last year or the year before? I helped my son-in-law. I skinned his deer for him, and then he, butchered it. But yeah, it's fun to do. I mean, I like it. That's why I just want to do it myself. Yeah, it's not a bullfrog. It's a grunt call. I have like 4 different kinds. I do not have the extinguisher.
I got the extinguisher.
Yeah, I do not have that, but yeah.
That
I mean,
thing's
this one
30
really
bucks.
was like, this one was like $10 in Walmart. So it was. I've never seen them in Walmart yet, so I just picked it up to try it. But yeah, I mean, come on.
Is it a Flexstone or a Primo?
Oh, it's not Primo. I don't have the
Maybe a
packaging
Flex.
anymore either. I don't know. It's got a deer on it. Like, it's definitely not Primo. I know that because I have Primo stuff, but it'll work. And of course, you got to make sure you have your headlamps.
I need to get a better one. I have 2, and one I use for red light for walking in, and the other one I just use for whatever. Where's my extinguisher? Right there.
What's up, Doc Real? Yeah, that sounds good too. That's a lot of work there, though. Baloney, huh?
All it is a little reed that you slide up.
Now, see, another one I have, if I don't know exactly where it is, you have to take it apart and then move the little rubber piece up and down to different spots to make it sound different, which I think is I mean, it sounds good, but you got to take that off, and it's very hard to read. I like it the way that works better because it's right on the outside.
Yeah, I've heard of those grunt calls. Like you either take it apart and move it to whatever tone or
Yeah,
whatever. Some people even stick it to one and like super glue it together so like it stays there. Like that's what they want it to stay like. I've heard people do that.
and like I said earlier, this is the first year I'm going to use a rattle bag. My daughter will actually be doing that for me.
There's a black rat.
Now I had real antlers that I did it with, and I always used to smash my hands. So you're like, I'm not doing this no more. See, those are bigger than what I had, so they probably wouldn't smash your fingers on there, but man, it was a pain.
Yeah, they told you like I watched a video on how to like properly call with them and stuff. The company, what is it, Illusion Systems? Yeah, Illusion Systems has, or Deer Society has the company or the show or whatever it's called. I guess it's a hunting show,
Yeah.
but they're the ones that show you how to call for box doe fawns with the extinguisher and how to call in bucks with the black rat. You know how much that thing was? I think I got it for Christmas. I think I got it for Christmas like 2 years ago. That thing was like $50 for both of them, or 40 something bucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're not cheap. Not cheap.
Well, that's I'll try anything once, and if I like it, I'll stay with it. But like these this Tinks. I never used Tinks before. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So this is the first year I'm actually going to do it. I used to use that nationwide doe urine,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have any luck with it. So it used to be a sponsor of my buddy's channel, and I used to be a pro staffer on his, so I used to get it from there. But I don't know. It's doe urine, Tanya. This is doe urine. And then I got this. It's almost like this is a doe. What the hell does it say? I can't see them. My eyes are getting so bad. Yeah, it lures them in.
Go estrus.
Doe estrus. Yeah, this is, and it's just a hot shot mist. So I'm going to try that one this year too. But like I said, I get the tampons and I'll dip them in this bottle, and I'll hang that on trees around me. I'm not going to go out and spend all this money on the the cage and all that. No way.
I've heard a lot of bad things on those cages.
Yeah, and plus, the whatchamacallit was the nationwide doe urine that I used was natural. It was 100% natural. But we have no what do you call here CWD, and I'm afraid of getting pure doe urine or deer urine in general. I don't want it to come here. I know they say that they're inspected and they're not infected or nothing, but I just get nervous. So I'm going to start trying the fake stuff and see if it works better. I don't know. We'll see.
The good one that I've heard is really good. That's like one of the top leading stuff is that, I don't know if you ever heard of it. You know the Evercalm stuff that's like the deodorant stuff that you put on trees and on the bottom of your boots. Well,
I've heard of
that's
it.
made by Conquest. Yeah, it's made by Conquest Scents. They're in Michigan somewhere. There's a deer farm, but they make this stuff. It's called VH1. That stuff's expensive doe estrus, but I guess it's supposed to be like the high quality good stuff.
Boxy, that's exactly what I used the first year that I got. My buddy gave me some of that. He had it in a little sandwich bag, and we put zip ties on them, hung them around where I was sitting, and that's the first time I got one. So yeah, that works well.
What did he say? Oh, the tarsal gland.
Yep.
Excuse me, boss.
They work
I have a
well,
text message.
but they do stink. Oh God. That'll definitely cover your scent, though.
I've heard a lot of people using fox urine for cover scent.
Really?
That's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people do it now, but like back then, a lot of people used fox urine. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't want to put any urine on me.
Well, that's the first year I got the nationwide. I'm sitting down on the couch and Dawn's sitting next to me. I'm like, I open it up. I'm like, take a whiff of this. She almost killed me. JB, thank you again, buddy. Appreciate you coming up and the super chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, she almost killed me.
I remember the first time I remember the first time I smelled tinks. It was at my buddy's house, a couple houses down, and he had some because he stayed in the basement at his. It's his dad's house, and he had a little bottle that tinks, whatever it is, 80, whatever tinks, whatever number it is.
Yeah.
And I open it, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can already see Dawn. You open that up in the living room.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I made like I sniffed it, but I didn't really because I knew what it smelled like. I'm like, what does it smell like to you? How does that smell? She almost slapped the shit out of me.
Oh, I could see it.
My buddy just texted me. Got to do a Zoom call tomorrow night. I don't know about that.
I've never tried any of the estrus or rutting buck stuff, or I don't know. I just think if you have the right scent and the right wind and you play the wind, then I mean, yeah. If you make scrape or mock scrapes and stuff like that, I mean, yeah, deer will come in. You just got to play the wind the right way.
Yeah. Well, I don't worry about the wind now because I'm just sitting down and waiting. I know it's the right way to go, but you know, by me, the wind changes freaking direction every like 5 minutes. It seems like so. For me to play the wind, I'd be circling the tree every 5 seconds. You know. You know, Boxy, did I do that on a video? Yes, that's very good to do. Eat an apple when you're up in a tree because the enzymes or something in the apple, it covers your breath too. And I also said you can actually cut an apple in half and use it like deodorant, but just make sure it's not the one you're eating. Serious, it kills scent.
I watched, or not watched, I forget what group it was on Facebook. Some dude took apples with him and carried them in, and he would smash apples. Like he would have a trail of apples and smash them with his boots and walk through to cover his scent. And like by his stand, he would smash apples too. And I guess the dude said the one time deer came in and like the juices from the apple when he climbed up his ladder stand, I guess the deer were licking the juices off the steps on the ladder stand.
That's great.
That's an easy shot. Just
well, not last year because I didn't see none, but the year before, I was just about getting frustrated. I saw a bunch that year, just nothing would come, where I can shoot because we got a lot of trees in the way too. But I said, screw this, I'm going to go scouting. So I started walking around and I spooked this doe. I swear to God, it must have waited until I was like 3 yards from it and then got up and ran. Scared the crap out of me. I dropped my gun. I couldn't even take a shot at it. There's too many things happen to me when I hunt. It's just, it's funny.
I remember the first time I went down to the cabin with my buddy. I think it was 2018 gun season. And I didn't know where we were going. I was new to this property. I don't know. I was just following my buddy, and we had those little pads, those little butt pads. We were sitting on the ground against trees, against a little funnel. Well, I had camo, like regular camo, like army camo pants, and I didn't wear them. These things were new. And I didn't buy any like scent, like Dead Downwind or scent killer,
Yeah.
whatever laundry detergent. I used, a lot of people still use it, baking soda, and wash your clothes in, and that kills your scent too. And I don't know, John, but my my pants my pants smelled like lipstick.
Really?
I'm like, why did it? What? I never wore. I mean, I'm like, maybe it's because I never wore them, but still, I'm like, why lipstick? So we're walking in and all this, and I'm like, okay. And we sit down, shooting light, the sun starts rising. It's still pitch black. Like, it's almost, the sun's starting to come up. And all your, like, deer are like there's like two, I think it was a buck chasing a doe or something, and all you hear is, and it was probably maybe, I would say maybe 10 yards from us, 20 yards max, and you could hear these deer running, and all you hear is I'm like, oh shit, here goes our hunt.
They like the lipstick smell?
I don't think that doe like that. It was a doe, but
Maybe she wanted a little. That's funny.
damn, I don't have those pants anymore. They got too small, or they got snug, and I just threw them away. I've had, I mean, they were good pants, but now I know if I ever buy pants, wear them a couple times, and then if I'm using them for hunting, wear them a couple times regular, or just wash them in regular soap a couple times, and then scent free. Because if you just buy it straight from the store and put it in laundry or in baking soda, wash, uh,
I have some
my
stuff
pants
here.
smell like lipstick.
I'll see if I can actually grab it. I don't know if I can. Mind you, I'm using a back scratcher to try to grab this now. Oh, I did. Look at that shit. It worked. Now, I used this a couple of times. It's Scent Killer Gold.
Do you ever had the spray, the cover spray of that?
It's laundry detergent. No, this is a laundry detergent. You know, I don't think it's that good. I think it's got a chemical smell to it, though. Because I washed my entire hunting clothes with it, and even when you smell it now, it smells very like chemicals.
That's the thing. You cannot. There is no such thing in this world as innocent. Everything in this world has a scent to it. But I stay away from the big brands like Scent Killer and Dead Downwind. They had those stupid little laundry pod that they came out with like a year or two ago, and my buddy had some. He got some from Walmart or whatever. He got some, or like a container of them, and he gave me a couple, and I ran it under water to see, like, in my hand to see if it had a smell to it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not using this because it smelled like, I wouldn't say flowers, but it had like a flower type smell to it. I'm like, I ain't using this shit.
Yeah, Tanya. I think I think a lot of the places now, these last few states, including Wyoming, not Wyoming, Wisconsin and all that, and Michigan, they're all going to do a recount. Hey, Gail.
Yeah. There's what, PA, Georgia, Nevada,
Arizona.
Michigan, Arizona.
Yeah.
I think that's all we're waiting on. Well, I don't know.
It's going to take forever to really figure out who's going to win. And I think, if I heard right now, I don't know. I don't want to spread rumors, but I'm just saying what I think I heard. If he gets declared the president, Biden, then all this fighting, going to lawyers and going to court will stop because they won't want to go against that he won. I don't know if I heard that right or not, but I hope it's wrong because. Oh, thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. Yes, Tanya is Mo's first name.
You hear about Michigan? I guess they suspended the thing for the day or that night, and over that night, I guess they got 100 anonymous no, what did they say? 1,000? 1,000.
Something like that, yeah.
Joe Biden.
Because somewhere in Michigan, not that close to where the polling was, but they had a water main break, so they took 4 hours off. And they're complaining about Pennsylvania too, that they were going to be coming close to where they come with the numbers and they were going to call it. But right before that, they said that Allegheny County in Pennsylvania went home for the day, and they got like 36,000 votes to still count. So how do you put that in? I don't understand. Welcome back, Jeremy. And in Michigan, Michigan is where it happened. They had a woman, and they looked it up. She was born in 1850. How does that even happen? That's 170 years old. I think if you're 170 years old, you should cut back and not vote. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know, Gail. You're doing a great job, though. You're putting out a lot of videos. And I got to still catch up on them. Nothing much, Jeremy. I'm actually going to cut off in a couple of minutes because I got to go pick up my son at midnight. And I know it's only 10:30, but I got to watch some more news. I can't seem to get my eyes off of it. It's just me. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, though.
Stayed up for, I don't know, a couple hours. I was watching Newsmax, and then I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. And I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I woke up at 10. I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, it's 10. So stayed up till 10, or from 10 to like 1. And then fell back to sleep, and then woke up at 4:30, and then had to go to work.
What's up, Cecilia? How are you? Here's my thing. I don't like watching Fox. I don't like watching CBS or NBC, or definitely not CNN or MBNC. MBM, what is it? I can't remember the other one. So I was looking around and I seen Newsmax. Now, do I believe everything they say? Probably not, because they're way for Trump. But they do come up with a few things on there that it's not all Trump. Not every word out of their mouth is great things. They do disagree with him once in a while. But it's better than watching all these other mainstream newscasts, because all they do is lie. I mean, Newsmax had called Florida, and the mainstream never even called it. He won way before they decided to call. Same thing with Texas. When he won Texas, it took them over an hour and a half or so to call it after he already won it. So they're definitely not good, the mainstream. I don't like them at all.
Election on the 3rd, I was going back and forth. I was watching Newsmax on my TV on YouTube, and I was on my phone because they would show like the electoral votes, like who's in the lead, now like the end of everything or whatever in whatever state won who or whoever wins whatever state, and you would go to Google and see like who's in the lead. Google is higher than Newsmax, and I'm like, I think Newsmax is more accurate than Google.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Yeah, Tanya. Why? What's up with the psychic medium? I used to watch John Edwards a long time ago. I personally don't believe in that stuff. I used to watch it to entertain me, though. Yeah, Fox News is taking a beating now, Cecilia, because they called Arizona, and there was no reason for them to call it. They had to take it back. Oh, it's gonna. I don't foresee them getting a final count for a while. Oh, all right, Tanya. Hey, I don't. Oh, my family, I goof on them with that stuff, but people believe what they believe, so I don't goof on anybody who believes it, except who lives here, because I can. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'll give you a reading. Put your lipstick on. Yeah, they definitely call Arizona way too fast.
It seemed like on Newsmax on election, like the high, like big state that like made it all. Like if that state got whoever, it was like the top like gold state or whatever was PA. I'm like, I mean,
Well, you know why he's how you doing? He won California, which is 53 electoral votes. That's 53. And then he gets New York, who is 29. So you got a lot of votes right there that puts you ahead, and all the other ones are smaller. But I mean, PA was like, I think they're 20. It goes. The Democratic states are really high. I am too, Jeremy. I really am. I mean, I was surprised that he actually won that, and that's because he got different votes there. He got the Spanish vote, and that helped him out a lot.
I was waiting so long for Ohio. I'm like, come on, who's gonna win Ohio? I'm like, Trump's gonna win Ohio. I already know that, but I just want to see it. And then I'm like, come on. And it got later and later and later and later, and then they called it. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I knew they weren't going to get New York. I know that. Yeah, Cecilia. They found vote for me. Free tacos for everyone. They found ballots in garbage cans, in abandoned apartment buildings. It's crazy, and that's what I don't understand. You're supposed to put so much into this voting system that we have, and you can't get it right. Back in the 50s, they would do it, and they would find out who won that night or the night after, and they can't seem to get their act together now. They have to change it all around. I don't think mail-in ballots should ever happen. Never. If you can't get to the polling station, then don't go.
That's
Then
me.
forget about it. Absentee ballots, I do agree with
Exactly.
for military. There were kids that were younger. They were, I don't know, maybe 21, 22 years old, who was bringing absentee ballots to the polling station. For what? You can't stand in line like everybody else? Come on. It's any mail-in thing, you knew it was going to happen. Trump said it from the get-go that he knew the mailing was going to turn out bad, and it was such a massive thing. And please, this is just my thought, and I'll take this to the grave with me. I really believe that the Democrats and China planned this out. They put it out for this COVID-19 to come out at a perfect time, where it was just enough time from when it hit first to election day, where they would drill into your head, mail it in, don't go out, you're going to catch it, and this is why it was such a massive mail-in this year, because it was never like that ever. It was never like that. So they knew what they were doing. I voted early too. I waited online for like an hour. Thank you, Ramsey. Thanks for coming back.
I just walked up to the local. Well, here, whatever. When you register, I registered online. I mean, I think you can register wherever, but I just registered online, and I'm like, because it said I would something in the mail saying about if I was approved or not. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm like, okay. And then I checked the status to see if I was registered or not, and I was. I'm like, okay. But I guess, and wherever, I guess your zip code, there's a designated area that you vote at, and mine was literally up the street. I walked up the street this way, and at the local skating rink, it's called Halloran. That's where it was. That line was huge.
Foxy, thank you. Good luck tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, mine was usually a little bit of a driveway, but now it was right around the corner from me. Well, actually, I went to the library to do mine, but Jack went over there. It's a pain.
The library is over there.
I mean, when I was younger, I could walk there, but not now. I wouldn't want to walk there now. All right, I think I'm going to run. I'm going to go over there and watch some of this debate before I got to go get him. I haven't watched it in a couple hours, so I like to refresh up on things. All right, everybody in chat, I appreciate you hanging out. Josh, thanks for coming up. Ramsey, Jake, you have a good one. Boxy, good luck tomorrow. I don't know if I'll go live Saturday morning. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, Cecilia. I don't know what they're doing. I got no answers for that one. No problem, Tanya. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it.